Hello, in this mobile how-to video we're going to be looking at text message settings on the LG G3. Now I can't go over all of them, but I'll give you a brief idea as to what's in each one. Now don't go ahead jumping into settings thinking that's where you find them, because you actually don't. We go to text messages, the top right hand corner, then we go to settings. Now we've got all of our notification settings at the very top, so if I give that a tap I can sort of view what notification settings there are. So vibrate when in vibrate mode only. I like it to always vibrate when I get a message, so I've just changed it to always vibrate. Now if I want to repeat an alert, so if I don't hear it the first time round, I actually want it to repeat every 5 minutes. So if I miss it, I'm not in the room, when I come back 5 minutes later, I'm going to be reminded that I've got a text message. Now what other notifications are there? There is preview contents of messages when message is received. Let's go ahead and just turn that off, just in case I get details of things that I don't want people to see. Turn that off and make sure that nobody can read it without actually going into the text messaging. Now I'm going to switch that back on, I've got nothing to hide. Now I can also go ahead and change the sound as well. So the current sound I've got is this. So that informs me I've got a text message. There's also silent, which of course is silent. That country blues would really annoy me, so I'm going to leave it at what I've got, which is crystal. I can then go ahead and tap OK. Then go back and let's have a look at some other settings. So I've got storage. I've covered this in another video. Here we can basically see what's kept within the text messages and see what's deleted. So as you can see, old messages are going to be deleted. So once I've hit my 400 messages, then the oldest message will be deleted, and then 401, the second message, oldest message will be deleted, etc. It just helps keeping the storage to a absolute minimum that's being used by messaging. Now multimedia messages, I can also change that as well. That's also covered in the other video. And of course I can control attachment storage. So I can, if there was an SD card, I can say G3, every time that somebody sends me a picture, stick it on the SD card so I'm not affecting my internal storage. What else is there? Now we've got text messages. I can go in there, get delivery reports if I wanted to. I can also change the character encoding. I'm going to leave that. Multimedia message, pretty much similar stuff. I can get delivery reports, allow delivery reports. Read reports, allow read reports, auto retrieve. Those are to avoid if you're actually hiding from somebody. Change priority, validity period, receive advertisements. Gonna go ahead, go back. There's another thing that I'm actually really liking is conversation theme. So when we tap that, we can actually change the background of our conversation. So instead of looking at a boring white background, we can go ahead and mix it up. Actually, I don't like that. It looks like the kitchen table. But I like that one. I think it's really nice to look at. It makes the text messages stand out a lot more. There's also something that I can do is I can change the text message bubbles, which is pretty cool. So I can, I can really get a bit fancy with this and have some fun. Mix up the design so you don't get too bored. I'm going to go ahead and tap OK, accept individually set themes. Let's go ahead and tap yes. So I can also set quick messages as well. So if I wanted to, I'm really busy and I want to send somebody a quick text message, I've got some presets here that I can do at literally the touch of a button. I will call you right back if they're ringing me. Can't talk, text me, in a meeting, call you right back. They're just, pre-standard to send me an email. What's up, where are you, when do you arrive, etc. Connect to URL, select whether you to connect to web addresses in messages when tapped. I'm going to leave that ticked. Obviously I've still got control over which links that I tap. Send message with enter key. I'm not going to mess around with those settings because I end up sending messages that are incomplete. Service message, receive service messages, leave that ticked as well. So there are your text message settings on the LG G3. There's quite a lot of them actually. Obviously my favourite being is conversation theme, but I just thought I'd give you a quick walkthrough. Make sure you can work your way around the settings and sort of set it up how you want.